Check it out. Look at this. That's beautiful. Boom, boom. I love the way this starts. Check it out. Boom, 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 boom. Isn't that beautiful? Boom, boom. Cool. Hey, what's he gonna talk about? Business stuff, business. Some consulting. Oh my goodness, who does he think he is? Gary V. Who's this guy he's talking about? Boom, 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 boom. Hi, okay, here we go. Let's do it. Drop some knowledge, baby. Holla, Shakala green dollar. All right, dude. Okay, I guess I go black, you know? What do you want to do here? Go stay that? Let's go there. All right. You know, I was thinking this morning, I was downtown La Jolla, just kind of doing my thing, walking around, and, you know, I was thinking about just the business world and how, and all the things that I learned from the mortgage company. And I ran a finance company. I like to joke that I was fintech before fintech was cool, because, you know, when I started, it was called mylendingplace.com. It was a finance company. We did online mortgages all over Texas. And, you know, the term fintech didn't even exist. I was pre-Zuckerberg, baby. Boom. And I learned so much. And, you know, first year we had that just kind of chaos. And it was just me, dude. Just me and a bunch of people I hired. And I grew up from 0 to 500,000. So you're like, what's your point? I don't care, dude. I don't care, dude. Great. You're by a fountain, and here you go. I get it. Thank you. So what's your point? All right, dude. You know, this is the business owners. Gonna do some consulting. 1821, always 1821, baby. A day. Maybe an hour. No, 1821 a day. Basically, it comes down to this with business. And, you know, let me just kind of succinctly say in this video, you can contact me at americana417@gmail.com if you want to know more. But basically, it comes down to this. You know, businesses go through different phases. And I was one of the, you know, few people that have started a business. I took, you know, I think 80% fell the first 2 years, and then I went 3 years and 5 years and 8 years and 9 years and then 10 years and then regulation, and I started fighting, and we just fucking like, fuck Dodd-Frank. Boom, boom. And I finally realized I wasn't even in the mortgage business anymore. I was in a compliance business, and I'm like, fuck. I didn't start this business to be a compliance officer. I started as a mortgage company. I got real good. Anyway, I got tax bills, bitch. Tax bills, 1821 a day. You know, a couple things, you know, that I don't pay my taxes, and I tell the truth. Hola, bueno. Hi, Fibonojji. Okay, for real, here's the deal. This channel is about light and love and wisdom. And, you know, with business, I have a passion for business, and I love teaching, obviously. But let me just say, you know, I would love to come and speak to your organization, even your church organization. Let's not forget, churches are businesses. And so what works in one works in the other, and vice versa. Where people are involved, you just have to, anyway, I'll talk to you about that later. But, you know, it really comes down to this with business. And it took me 3-4 years to really learn this. And the question is I learned who my customer is. So, like, for example, if you hired me, 1821, if you hired me, there's 2 questions I would ask before I even met with you. Number 1 is, who's your customer, and what systems do you have about gaining that customer, keeping that customer, and retaining that customer? And it's simply that. Who is your customer, and how do you get that customer? And most people don't even have those questions on the table, and those people will be out of business, either this year, next year, you know. And that's not bad news, but there's a reason why most businesses fail. They fail because they don't have tools, they don't have wisdom. And so when I hit 2 or 3 years, it was do or die, dude. So guess what I did? I said, you know, I'm gonna get smart. Holla, shakala, green dollar. Hire Fibonojji, come speak to your business. It's gonna teach you about how to build systems. It's gonna speak to you about how to hire. Boom. So think of your business as a bicycle. Think of it as a bike. It has 2 wheels. One wheel is, who is your customer? The second one is, what systems do we have around that customer? And so let me give you a real life example from the mortgage world. It took me 4 years of running a company before I realized that mortgages are different to different types of people. For some people, they're this. Some people, they're that. Some people, they're this. For example, this is kind of geeky, so just stay with me. If you're in the finance world, you know it. The client, my average client, before I closed the company, he or she had an average credit score of 740. We were doing mostly 80% loans, so that means 20% equity or 20% down. Professional people. I literally did a loan for a rocket scientist out in El Paso. I did a loan for a Rice economist. But that's an interesting story, by the way. And I did it all online too. So, to deal with that specificity, all right. So hire me, $18.21 a day for me to come in. I'm going to ask 2 questions. I'm going to kind of be a facilitator. Who is your customer? Who isn't? We're going to get really honest about who your customer is. And once we know that, once we really know who your customer is, we go, is that the customer you want? Or is that the customer and that's the next question. Then the real next question is, all right, dude, how do we build systems? Clarity and systems, baby. Americana417 at gmail.com. Boom, 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 boom. Rock on, baby. Email me, Americana417 at gmail.com, and I'll come to your organization. Even your church. Got to have a mission. Those who without a vision perish. I think that's somewhere. Google that. Where's that written? If you don't have a vision, you perish. Without a vision, they will perish. Cast the vision, nigga. All right, you guys be good. Email me, Americana417 at gmail.com. So what would I call that? Clarity. Oh, this is me just thinking, don't worry about it. Like clarity. First question is about gaining clarity. Second one's about gaining, I don't know, systems. You have to have clarity and a vision. Anyway, I'll figure it out. You guys email me, Americana417 at gmail.com.